My name's Josie Day. Hello, everybody. I am a writer and producer and script executive. I do a lot of international consultation, but I also write my own work. I am currently pitching developments in a couple of countries. And yes, that's all about me, I think. I don't know. It's my first time in Sichuan, but I've been to Beijing a couple of times and Shanghai a couple of times before. And I was desperate to get back. So I'm really grateful for the opportunity to come to China again. I think it's wonderful. I'm having an amazing experience. It's always great to come to any of these international exchange opportunities to get to meet other professionals. So I'm really looking forward to that. I love how it is very, very different from the rest of my experience of China, just seeing all the parks everywhere. Of course, when you come from somewhere like New Zealand, which is very small but very green, what is so impressive here is just the scale of everything so much bigger than anything I've ever experienced. I found there were a lot of stories that were based on real life. I think there was a bit of a trend internationally to look at that kind of authentic storytelling with real life stakes. I found a lot of the stories quite inspiring as well. I think the world has been a bit crazy over the last few years, and I think perhaps that's reflected in people's tastes. They want to see people overcoming adversity. I think what is unique, I think new competitions like this are really, really important. It creates another opportunity for different cultures to get together and to learn from each other. And this feels like a very, very international competition. So that's a real opportunity here when you have people from different countries around the world meeting different producers and going, sharing a passion for the same stories, that there could be some, great opportunities out of this. Well, I think that is always, I love traveling. I've done a lot of international consultation, and I think you are always learning. I think you learn more by listening than talking sometimes. So I think I'm really looking forward to being curious and to meeting people and hearing about their ideas and their experiences, and hopefully sharing some of my experiences in a helpful way. For writers, I think, and this is also something, no matter where you go in the world, writers are very, very similar. I think it is a job that you are really driven to do. You have a curiosity about people and the human condition, and you have a thirst for knowledge, and you want to tell stories, share stories, and inspire people. I think, I've had some fantastic experiences in China working with writing teams here. I think there is some of the things that are very different is the scale. There's the scale of the sets, the storytelling, the history. I think kind of drilling down and making sure that you kind of have a really clear emotional focus to drive the story through. That's really important. I think culturally, though, a lot of the stories are similar when you drill down into them. A lot of our human experiences are very similar. So often when you are dealing with other cultures, you think how different it's going to be, but you actually discover that we're more alike than we are different. I think because television has become more expensive, there does need to be more co-productions. So this is a real opportunity to overcome any kind of obstacles of cultural difference in order to work together to make high quality shows and stories now do travel around the world because of the streamers, that you have sometimes absolutely huge global hits that come out of a particular country that you would not normally have expected that to happen. So I think there's a lot of opportunity there.